Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reid to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed to his running back. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's cut.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Love. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Watkins that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Red, 38. Red, ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid with a quick punt.
Well, his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
33, yellow.
Love out of the shotgun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
1, 2, ready. 45, 1, 6, Rebel. White. Set.
Love from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's going deep this time. This is caught inside the 15. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early, put a fear of God into this defense.
Reed now to kick this one away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Bills.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You could really tell the defense bit hard on that read option. Everybody went the back's way. And once he pulled it back, he had daylight for days, making the correct read and going for big yardage. Everything they could ask out of him on one play.
Montgomery runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills reach pay dirt for the first time this game. David Montgomery with the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point
19
conversion.
shots.
Here's a design run. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
7, Bills 6. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Khalil Herbert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Trouble, 38. Come on, set. 50, green. Cut.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Down. 10 black. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Let's go. 52 blue. Fly blue. Set. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. Well, before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. 1st down throw by Williams. He rolls, and he's taken down. So that's how our first quarter is going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-6 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This one will be intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. It took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end a critical takeaway.
45. What? Ready?
Quick throw out wide by Love. He's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On the set.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set, Fury. Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Yellow. Hey, green. Ready, ready.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set.
Again, a run with Pollard. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Fight, 97. Hut, hut.
Right back to Pollard. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Bills' 7-yard line.
Red, yellow, black 40. Smash, red. Fury, yellow. Red.
Throwing, it's Love. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons grow their lead to 8.
14, Bills 6.
Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Williams from the gun. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's stopped as he gets this one down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. So we're down inside of 2 minutes remaining now in our first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run again with Montgomery. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
To throw, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Justin Reed has the INT. The 50. The 30. At the 20. He's at the 10. And he brings it back with a pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Well, we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100 plus for a pick 6. Wow.
Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. In his own read, they're going to hand it to Montgomery. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Williams will look to throw. Chased out to his right. That's dumped off to Montgomery. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry out. Williams to throw on first. Connecting on a slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Now Williams. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And we'll see what they do here on second down. To the air yet again. Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Third down. Here's Williams. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Falcons get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Intercepted. Turnover on down.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Let's go. Blue 30. Hunt.
He's back to throw. He's trying to push the field. Big gain downfield. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided first half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons grow the lead now to 22 points. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Here comes the final Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reid to get this one going. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game, too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense.
A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Alontae Taylor has it. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black ultra. Set.
Love going to air this out to start. His first throw is an interception. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Montgomery gets it from the lateral, goes haywire, live ball. Oh, they got him back. They can try and salvage something. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward. Tried to link up with his back, David Montgomery. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Montgomery now up the middle. The lateral goes haywire, fumble. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams, and now they got to be special.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the double.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Plus, set, ready.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. They'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey. But whatever.
the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Johnson on the return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They get in on the ground. He lost control of another one. And he gets to it in the end zone. This is going to be a touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead off the turnover. As soon as that football hit the ground, Brock, we were just waiting to see, would it be 2, would it be 6? Who's going to get on it? It all came down to who jumped on it first.
Yeah, and then that mad race to the football, Kate, it was 6 points at one. They were alert. As soon as they hit it and forced that ball out, quick to get on it before anybody on offense could try to salvage things and limit that significant damage.
Tootin now on the return. Lateral doesn't work. Fumble! And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Love from the gun. Wow, wide open here. Complete. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a 14-point game here in the first. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll, full speed from the start.
Reed now to kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. On first down, Elrup loses it again. The Falcons bring it in. And Atlanta will return it for a touchdown. The Falcons capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it, I felt it, everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway, They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. They give up the gut to Montgomery. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Williams going to run with it. And that's when Reed goes backwards, Brock. They hand him a loss of 5.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
No throw, third and long. That one's incomplete over the middle.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
On the return, the Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Red 38.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Hits the 20. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons blowing them out this opening quarter. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again. Reed now to kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Pressure comes, Williams. Set up the screen to Montgomery. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Putting the tight end in motion. Second down, looking for options. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and 10 now from the 46. The give now to Montgomery. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
We've got a screen to the right. Wow, it's free again! And this is going to be Falcons football! And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. What a hit, and the ball's loose! And it looked like the Bill got it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Here's Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Trying to find Brock Bowers, and it's going to be second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
To the left side, complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a small chunk off that lead. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 40, fly blue. White, white. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
This one a quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Black, 95. Hut.
They get to Pollard from the gun. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. He is down to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons 1st down.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Love out of the shotgun. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
21 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Rolling left, pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call, take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play, but just tack on even more negative yards lost.
They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Here we go. Set.
There's Love to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Black 50, green. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
will be grabbed at the 5. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He dodged the tackle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but he'll get that first down. He couldn't do it right there.
Running on second with Montgomery. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Slot man's in motion right. Williams to throw on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, Williams to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Yellow, ready.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. It looks like he got it to the 27.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Down. 60. Hut.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. 10. Right. 95.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Come on. Set. 33. Yellow. Hut.
3rd and 1 now. Love. He gets it. Far off the tackle, but he lost the football. But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Blue. 32. Set.
Working inside the red zone. They'll get this one to Watkins. And he might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Ready.
This
right.
offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. 52. Blue. Set. Hut.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Working from the gun, Williams. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And that brings up 4th and long. Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Let's see what he can do on the return. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Slide. 10, flag. Set.
Here's Pollard. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down.
Set. Hut.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Claws red. Ready?
Here's Love. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Another Falcons.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. Fury. Yellow. Red. 30. Ready.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
60 red. Ready.
Pollard. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Okay, ready?
3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Love from the gun. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chris Boswell set to
Now
kick off.
Boswell on to send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Turpin on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Here we drill. 52. 52 blue. Drill green. Hut.
Throwing, it's Love. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Black 40. Blue striker. Set. Go.
Love. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready, ready. Blue 32. Steel black. Hut, hut.
To the air with Love. Trying for the deep ball. Full extension, and he brings it in. They get 40 on the big hitter. And now they have a first and goal.
That's another Falcons first down.
Set, hut.
First down and goal
Black
to go.
95. Ready.
Here's the give to Pollard. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright.
At the 3-yard line.
He picks up 7, and now it's second and goal at the 3.
Brings up second and goal.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
10 black. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out at halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
48. Bills 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10.
Let him throw.
Williams to throw on first. They set up the screen to Montgomery. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
For a Bills first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bills.
This is Montgomery running right. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Cap on Deebo Samuel. We stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. Nice move. He's got some running room. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bills have a first down.
And the Bills first down. A gain of 19 yards.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Gets everything he has under this one. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play.
Space on the right, he's got room. There he goes again. And he has this to the opposing 35.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Ready.
Thrown on first down, Love. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to love that partner as Love slides down after picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ticker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons continue adding on to that lead.
Bills 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
What is up?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down. Here's Williams. He beams one deep right side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Another run here for Pollard on second down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Slice blue. Let's go. 45.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Black, 95.
Love out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons are running them out of the building. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Reed now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
What is up?
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. But the defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bills trying to do some window dressing. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Going with Pollard on the ground. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ultra, ultra. Come on, set. Black 40, set.
Right back to Pollard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Let's go now. Ready?
Throwing his love on 3rd. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Falcons throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Reed now to kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line for 2nd down. One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.